This is an FOU Studios podcast.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Big Brother on the Slop. This is Linda Tex, and with me today is Chrissy Cookie Pants.
Hey, Linda, what's going on?
Hi, Chrissy. How are you?
I'm doing swell. How are you?
I'm doing really well. It's a beautiful day here in New York City.
Yeah, it's happy Saturday.
Yes. So we have a lot of Big Brother action this week. We just want to...
Tons to go over. Lots of spoilers, just so you guys know that this show is full of spoilers. We have been, Linda and I are live feeders, and we watch the feeds and feeds and feeds more than just the show on CBS. So if you're just tuning in, just so you know, we are about to spoil a lot of things that you would be seeing on the upcoming Sunday and Wednesday show for Big Brother.
Yeah. So just to start, though, we let's go back to the other night.
Live eviction.
Yeah, the live eviction. So now Steve is gone. And that's a sad thing. Yes.
I know.
Really like Steve. Steve's
a
great
too.
guy. So yeah, and you know, you just never know, I mean, it was a tight vote, and Caitlin was that one swing vote. And
right. And that's the thing. Usually, this first big eviction, typically on this show is the house is pretty much one-sided. I'm going to vote with the house. I'll just vote with the house. I'll just vote for the house. I can't believe that we had a split vote. It came straight down the middle.
Right.
And Caitlin swung the other way, and good for Caitlin.
Yeah.
She kind of, yeah.
And because usually, like you said, it's usually, right, like 7 to whatever it is. And, there's a sympathy, there's a sympathy vote in there, but this was dead center down the middle. And so you could see there are two very clear alliances here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Caitlin, then
Caitlin wins.
Caitlin then wins the HOH, crazy Caitlin. And, I really wanted Scotty to win. I saw him there. He was up there, and I was just like, oh, Scotty. I mean, I adore him. So, but, then Caitlin came in and won. So, and like you said,
we don't deserve this HOH.
Yeah.
It's going to be so messy. It's already messy. She's only had it for she walked off in her HOH tights. It's hard set in play, just solid.
Just ready to go.
And she's just rip-roaring ready. She's been holding court.
Right.
I mean, she got drunk on her wine. HOHs are usually oh, everybody get a glass and have some. And she was walking around with that bottle, just swinging it.
Oh my.
And then showing, just flat out asking Tyler, who am I nominating?
Yeah.
And
so
said,
yeah.
And he said, well, not tonight, because she was drunk. Not tonight. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
And she does end up nominating. Here's the spoiler.
Here's your spoiler.
Yeah, Scotty and Winston, and they are, I guess she's telling them they're pawns.
They're pawns. I mean, they could be easy casualties. I think they're pawns.
Yeah.
The whole idea is we have a standard, almost cookie cutter cookbook recipe of a backdoor happening right now. Yeah. You put Winston and Scotty up, they could probably win the veto. Either one of them pull themselves down, backdoor Swaggy. The target is Swaggy. Caitlin wants Swaggy out. Everybody that's not on Swaggy's side wants Swaggy out. It's the perfect backdoor. And she, did it well.
Yeah. And it would be easy now to do this, I guess, because if someone wins this veto on either side, they will pull their person off.
Exactly. Yep.
And I would rather see Winston go. Sorry, Winston.
Me too.
But I don't know. We'll see what happens. And we also can't forget that Sam has that power.
Yes.
So
Sam, that was such a sweet moment. I watched it happen with Caitlin and Sam, and Caitlin talking about Sam, Tyler telling Sam, just so you know, Caitlin was the swing, she swung it in your favor. And then the reaction between the two of them when Sam was like thanking her for it. So the great thing is Caitlin's sitting really pretty because she wins the HOH. She won the HOH this week. Even going into next week or the week after, if she puts blood all over her hands this week, Sam owes her a big one. Sam owes her a big one, and she's holding that power.
Yeah.
And I think, when they came back from the nominations, Winston was clearly upset, quote unquote, acting upset, and kind of scurried off into the have not room with Brett. And because Caitlin apparently blew up Winston's spot of saying that he's a surgeon and that he's a doctor, which Winston's not a doctor. That's not true at all. But now she's like officially planted it because it's been speculation's been going around that Winston is a doctor.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so,
and he's not at all.
Yeah, he's not. No,
he does medical sales.
Yeah, he does medical sales. So, and then Scotty clearly knows he's the pawn. I really think Scotty is the pawn. But
yeah, I do too.
Home. Pawns go home.
I mean, Caitlin sat with him, and I mean, I don't know. She's got the crazy eyes. I can't tell if she's
Nicole Richie.
Yeah, if she's talking from her heart. What is she saying? And she sat with him yesterday, and I saw in the feeds like just telling him over and over, Scotty, don't worry, you're just a pawn. Don't worry, you're not going home. You're not going home.
Mm-hmm.
And then Scotty's like, but everyone said that to Steve. Steve went home. So, but Scotty is, I hope he stays. I really do. I hope they don't do something stupid, and I don't know. We'll see. I mean, he's in that he's in the alliance with the Swaggy group, the Swagettes, right? He's pretty much in that alliance.
He's a barnacle. He's a barnacle on that
alliance.
Yeah. And so you really now do have this because you have 14 votes this week.
Okay.
Not 14. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait.
12 votes this week.
Okay.
And so this could easily be a very easy 6-6 split, and Caitlin would have to split the vote, which no HOH ever wants to have to split the vote.
Mm-hmm.
Like if make that final call.
Right.
But I think Caitlin's crazy enough that she'll let it go all week. If like Swaggy doesn't go on the block, and the house is split, Scotty and Winston. I think Caitlin's like going to be the first HOH in Big Brother history that's like, no, let it be split. I'll make the decision. That's perfectly fine.
Right. Oh yeah. I'll meditate on it. Let me meditate.
We don't deserve this crazy HOH that we're about to sit through. I'm so excited for it.
And it's so unpredictable. Like if that were the case, it would be so unpredictable. If it was left up to Caitlin, it would be like, you never know. It's I don't know. So that will be that'll be funny if that happens.
Right, because before a veto, like one person could say one random weird thing to Caitlin, then she's like, forget all of this. They're going.
Well, I think she'll listen to Tyler. If Tyler gets to her, I think, and that's the other thing I'm not sure about because Tyler's such a strong player. I can't tell if he has a final two with Caitlin or not. I mean, he had this like long conversation the other day to get her to swing. So I don't know what you think about that. If you think they are, a duo, or if he's just telling her what she wants to.
It's absolutely incredible how good of a game Tyler is playing. Where even us live feeders have no idea where his
live feeder is such a funny name.
I know, live feeders. Where
it's like bottom feeders. Okay.
It's like the bottom feeders of the Big Brother world. And we love it. I love it. I wear it with a badge of honor. Where Tyler, he's even too, like, I can't get a read on his true loyalty.
No.
Like, I think he has the loyalty to this level 6. Like, I do.
Yeah.
But I think he could have been in a showmance with Haley by now. And he's such a super fan. He knows what it's really incredible. He's playing the game Paul thought that he was playing.
Yeah.
And everybody is just, I don't know.
And he's
likable. At his feet.
Yeah.
He's likable and he's sweet. And he's gentle and he's kind to everybody. And
yeah.
I hate how much I love Tyler. I hate it. I told you that yesterday in text message.
Yeah,
I texted Linda and I was like, I hate how much I love Tyler.
And I said, oh, I love Scotty. So
yeah, both of us. And I want that to happen. I think the Scotty Tyler.
I know. really sweet.
They
the
just
both
need
of
to
them.
have one good conversation in that storage room together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
know.
want to see
Well,
that happen.
yeah. So the other spoiler we know about are the apps. Well, we don't know
Yes.
about the power. We know someone has the power app, and actually, we think it might be Tyler, right?
I think it's Tyler. I think because we're going on now almost 15 hours of knowing that they went into the app store and that they came back out again and that the apps are done.
Mm-hmm.
So the crap app and the power app. And without Tyler going like into the lounge and looking up at the camera and thanking us, I don't think we're going to know until Sunday. And what I hope happens, because none of us can really get a read on where Tyler falls with
No.
his internal like alliance with who it is, I think we'll know who he feels the strongest connection with if we find out he has a power app by who he tells. Like, what if he randomly just tells Fessy and we're like, oh my gosh.
Now we know where he stands, or at
Now we
least
know where he stands. Yeah.
who
And
he
might tell
trusts.
Sam. I think he might tell Sam just because
Sam told
then
him.
Sam told him, and now the two people with the power can talk to each other about like, when are we going to use it for this? When are we going to use it for that?
That would be a smart move. If he has it, they could work together.
Yeah, they can come up with a game plan together. But I think he would have told her by now. He had an opportunity last night to tell her, and man,
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, the other person I thought might have it is Swaggy, but Swaggy probably would have told someone by now, Bailey or somebody,
Yeah.
or maybe Fessy. He would probably tell, or yeah. So
he would have. I think if Swaggy had, I think he would have stood up on the sky bridge and screamed it to the entire house.
yeah. So that's still up in the air that we don't, but the crap app, we know Rachel has the crap app. We don't know what it is though exactly, right?
She selected Yell.
Okay.
YELL.
Yeah.
And so Amazon was a twist on Amazon, and the speculation is that Yell is a twist on Yelp.
Okay.
And there's also these funny rumors going around, and everybody wants that it's Yell, the Yell app, that like Josh comes into the house with his pots and pans.
That would be so. Oh, that would be great. I wonder if they would do that. Oh, Josh out there, if you listen, that God, that would be awesome.
And it could also be very similar to Derek's Punishment season 16, where he had to go holla, and he had to at any given point had to yell something.
Okay.
Back.
Well, that's not nearly as bad as the Amazon.
As the Amazon, my gosh. I think Fessy was so smart though to take the food one. He's like, this is definitely something about eating. It's not gonna put me on the block, or it's not gonna make me like a third nominee.
Oh God, it could be that bad, right?
Yeah, it could be that bad, the third nominee.
So maybe that's why Rachel's really could be upset too. Whatever she picked.
Well,
whatever.
Either way,
no.
Rachel deserved it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Rachel and Angela. There's oh no.
I
guess we could go into that a little bit.
We could, and it's Rachel getting that crap app is so well deserved.
Yeah.
It was a crapshoot between her and Angela, really. The fact that we were not even a week into the live show, the live eviction hasn't even happened, and there was already a TMZ story about
their racist
comments. Like,
yeah, it was.
No, she deserves this, and if it's just her yelling up at Big Brother,
yeah,
no, make her a third nominee.
Yeah,
it's just you can't say what she was saying.
No, it was really bad. And if you're a super fan, because you've been watching the feeds and on Twitter,
CBS did release a good statement about it, saying that they have been talked to. She was brought into the diary room, her and Angela one-on-one, and were told about the comments were not missed. This was happening.
Yeah, the fallout
And
from this. It was
we
like,
will not. There's a fallout happening, and we will not tolerate it. Like, it cannot be tolerated. And then they had to bring JC in as well, and they had to
oh,
tell JC about his physicality towards, and his sexual physicality towards a lot of the housemates. Um, and I think CBS, in a way, it's kind of like they got a warning. Here's your warning. You're
yeah,
getting a warning, and it's got to stop. And I've noticed it with JC. He isn't touching anybody anymore. And
yeah.
Rachel, she got the big backlash on it of, she got the crap
The
app.
crap app. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that from what I read, on Twitter, that they came out of the room crying and were sorry. But it's just,
Yeah. Good.
anyway, crap app. You deserve the crap app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now, who do you think? Okay, they're playing the veto today.
Yes. Yeah. They're going to
Um,
be pulling players for the veto. It's about what, 9 a.m. is sometime there. They're
yeah,
going to
it's
be
pretty
pulling.
early. Yeah.
It's pretty early. They'll be pulling players for the veto, and then we could see the veto happen later this afternoon or earlier this evening.
Okay. So we'll be on the feeds for that.
Yeah.
Also, what I wanted to ask you this:
Sure.
why would someone want to volunteer to be a have-not? Do you know what the reason for that is, or why they would do that?
I think stay in the good graces of the HOH, so the HOH doesn't have to nominate somebody and say, well, now you're also a have-not. If you volunteer, you fall into the good graces of the HOH.
Okay.
Last week was the week to volunteer to be a have-not, because Tyler's such a nice guy. He wasn't going to, make you a nominee
Right.
and a have-not. I also think a lot of them are like, if I was in there, I would be excited to be a have-not. Like, I would never.
Of course
do it,
we
but,
would. We want to eat slop all week.
Yeah,
That's
I want to know slop and sleeping in the bed and like that. It's such a huge part of the Big Brother experience.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'll be a have-not.
I feel like, did Winston do it? Who was it? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And it's funny. I feel like it was the super fans are always the first ones to volunteer because they know it's a part of the experience.
Yeah.
And then Caitlin
really
was
funny.
smart, and she did it too, because I think she wanted to fall into Tyler's good graces.
Yeah.
And then you also kind of get like a free pass for the week of in a way, being cranky. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. And like laying
yeah,
around all day and blaming it on the slop and yeah.
Yeah, I can 100% see why people would volunteer to be a have-not.
Okay, that helps because I wasn't sure about that.
Mm-hmm.
So now for next week's show.
Yes. Oh wait, real quick before we get into that, I think the veto.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
The competition. No, you're good. I think the competition for the veto this week is going to be the spelling competition. Do you know where they have to like go through the mud and the muck? And
I
the
love
dirt?
that one.
It's my favorite.
Shannon Elizabeth.
Shannon Elizabeth. And we didn't get it season 19. And everybody was like up in arms, like, we want to see the spelling competition.
I hope someone spells something really long just for Shannon.
In honor of Shannon Elizabeth. I think in that case, then Caitlin selecting Scotty and Winston, I think brilliant. The two of them, because I think the two of them could come up with really great words.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
If Swaggy's in there, it's going to be Swaggy. So
yep.
He'll spell
the only
Swaggy.
person that cannot get pulled for this will be Swaggy cannot get pulled for it. And Scotty knows he can't, if he gets house guest choice, he can't select Swaggy.
Right.
Because he won't do it.
Yeah.
Because obviously Winston's going to choose Brett.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think Scotty would choose Sam or Casey. And then we'll have some rando, like a Haley playing. Yeah, just as long as Bailey or Swaggy can't win veto.
Well, because if he wins, he can't be backdoored.
Right, because if they take the veto, they won't, unless Caitlin pulls a crazy, which she should do, if Fessy gets selected to play the veto and he pulls, say, Scotty down, and she promises she's going to renom Brett or Angela, and then pull the crazy Caitlin and throw Swaggy up there no matter what.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot with her. Who knows?
Such a crapshoot.
It's going to be a lot of fun to know who wins this veto. So today we're going to be tuning into that for sure. I'm going to be on the feeds then for sure. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah. It is going to be fun. So next week.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about next week.
Yeah, next week we have a special guest. We have Glenn. And Glenn from season 18. That was 2 years ago.
Yay, Glenn.
And he's a New Yorker, and so it's going to be a lot of fun talking to him about his experience and then what he thinks about this season.
And he's been on the Twitter giving his. I'm very excited for Glenn to be on and giving his insight. So we will be back in the studio with Glenn. Yes.
Yeah, next week.
I'm so excited to meet Glenn.
It's going to be great. I know.
I love Glenn.
That's awesome. Thanks so much. So, Chrissy, we'll pick this up again next week with Glenn.
Next week. So much happening this week. You can follow us on Twitter. We're going to be all over the Twitter.
We could tweet out the veto, when we find out.
Yeah,
we'll tweet out
who wins when we find out about the veto.
Yeah.
And, Big Brother OTS. Follow us, Big Brother OTS.
All right. Signing off now. Goodbye.
Oh, yay. Bye.
Bye.
BB on the Slop was recorded live at Face Off Unlimited headquarters in Astoria, Queens, and was hosted by Chrissy Kaler and Linda Tex. It was edited and produced by Chrissy Kaler. The social media engineer is Linda Tex. The logo was designed by Jason Michael Miller. Executive producers are Joe Tex, Jay Painter, and Eric Robinson. FOU Studios is a property of Face Off Unlimited, LLC. I'm Peter Hargarden, the senior producer of podcasts here, and on behalf of everyone who worked on the show, we'd like to thank you, the listener, for tuning in. Subscribe to catch all of our other podcasts here on the FOU Studios Podcast Network. To follow all of the Big Brother updates, follow them at Big Brother OTS on Twitter. To learn more about FOU, connect with us via social media at FOU Studios and visit us at FOUstudios.com.